Hey guys, it's Ashley. So I wanted to do a quick tutorial for you guys before I go out of town for the weekend. Last weekend I had to work and this weekend I'm going out of town. So I wanted to do a quick tutorial for you. It's partly also / review. I purchased the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow Kit from the EyeSlipsFace.com website. And I wanted to get the smoky eye one, but they didn't have it at the time, so I got the pink one. So I apologize that there is yet again another pink tutorial. I promise you I'll start doing more colors. It's just that these, I just happen to be wearing them most of the time anyway. So this is the look. It's a really great, it's really sparkly, and that's probably not showing up very well on the camera, but it is really, really sparkly, very pretty pink combination. And when you buy the kit, it is $12 from EyeSlipsFace.com, and you will get 3 shadows, and you get them in little pots, like that. And the 3 colors that I purchased from the pink collection were they're called Temptress, and you probably can't see the color in there, but I'll show it to you more when we put it on. Sweet, and Glamorous, which is like a darker purple shade. And then you also get in this kit a liner, which is okay. I mean, it is a pencil liner. I don't usually use pencil liners, but they are good if you're using them on other people to keep them sanitary because you can sharpen them. And it comes with a sharpener built into the cap, which is nice, so you just twist it in the cap and then you use it. I'll use that on the lower lash line for part of this tutorial too, so we will use it. And then you also get a eyeshadow brush and a blending brush. And these are actually from the Studio line, so they are the black-handled ones, as opposed to the white-handled, the regular ones. The only difference is, I think they're a little bit better quality, and they're only $3. So honestly, you can buy the white-handled ones for $1, black-handled ones for $3. You know, I actually do like the quality of the black-handled ones a little bit better. So you get 2 brushes. You get an eyeshadow brush and a blending brush, and it's just the regular dome-shaped brush and blending brush. So that's what you get in the kit. And if you guys want to see the tutorial on how to really use these, and I'll comment throughout them about, you know, kind of a review kind of mixed in, keep watching. Okay, so now we have our blank canvas here, and first thing we're going to do is prime the eye. I'm using Too Faced Shadow Insurance. You know, you can use anything that you have, anything that you like. You can always just use a cream base eyeshadow. If you don't want to spend, you know, this is $17, so if you don't want to spend that much on it. And we're just going to apply that all over the lid like we normally do. It's just real creamy, so it just blends in very nicely. Just make sure you get it all over the lid up to the brow. And that's just going to keep the, especially with these mineral shadows, it's just going to keep them on there for you. Nice and bright, non-creasing, fade resistant. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to take the e.l.f. eyeshadow, the Mineral Shadow in Sweet. It is a pink color. It's hard to tell with the glare, but it is a very bright, very shimmery pink. We're going to start with that on the lid. And I am going to be using the brushes that came with the kit because I do like the black-handled Studio eyeshadow brush. So taking the eyeshadow brush and what's in the lid here, we're just going to get a little bit, and this is a shimmer formula. So just get a little bit, tap it in, tap it off. Normally I would shake it off, but in this case there's something to catch the excess, so you're not really wasting it. So what we're going to do is we are going to just tap this right on the lid like we always do, tapping it on to make sure that A, it sticks to that primer, and B, we're not taking it off as we're applying it. And then just put as much or as little on there as you prefer. You don't have to wear it bright. You don't have to do like me and wear it bright. So once you get that in, it's a shimmer, so I know the shimmery effect is not really showing up very well on the camera, but it's a very pretty, very shimmery color. See if you can get there better. Alright, so once I've tapped on that color, smooth it up toward the top there, then we are going to move on to the next shade, which will be our crease shade. It is called Glamorous, and that is sort of a dark purple. It's hard for me to show it to you without the glare unless I do it kind of sideways, but even still it's kind of hard to tell. So I just dip it upside down to get it in the cap, you know, tap on the cap to get the excess off, so that we've got just a little to work with, because this is a dark color, and even though it's going in the crease, I wanted a nice blended soft effect, so this will work. So I'm going to take what's in the cap with my blending brush, just dip the tip into it here, tap off the excess, and we're going to put that here. We're going to start down here where the crease and lid kind of connect, and just go up with our windshield wiper motions the way that we normally do. And even though this is a very dark color, you don't have to wear it dark if you don't want to. Windshield wiper motions, and then sweep it into the lid. It looks like the brush is going in further than it is. It's really not. I'm just using the tip, but you see the edge of it. So you're only really just going to go right into those lashes there, and then back up. I'm going to add a bit more because I really do like this very pretty purple color. Deepen that up a lot more. And this is also a shimmer formula. So we got a lot of shimmer going on, which means that we are not going to put shimmer in the highlight. You do not want to end up looking like a disco ball. So just a little shimmer on the lid and on the crease is fine, but we do not want to go all the way up to the highlight with shimmer. Alright, so once you get that very nicely worked in there, I'm very happy with where that's located and sitting and color density, then you're going to move on to your highlight. And for that, I will be using my regular highlight brush, the one that's my go-to. It's the e.l.f. Eyes Lips Face, the $1 blending brush. And the next shade that we're going to put on, and these all came as a set, so they're all complementary to each other. Don't have to wear them complementary, but they are all complementary. The next one that came is called Temptress. If you can see that color. This is a little bit of a hard color to explain, but I'll try. It is a matte color, which is good because even Eyes Lips Face knows that you don't use shimmer all the way up. This shade it's almost a lavender, but it's a very, very light lavender. I don't want to spill it everywhere, but it's hard to see. It's just a very, very light lavender. And the only thing I'm going to use this color for is to blend out that harsh line that we've got here from the crease color. It's not going to literally be my highlight. I am going to put something on top of that. So then what you just want to do is, I'm not going to go all the way up to the brow like I would normally. I'm just going to overlay it just along the edges and the inner tear duct from that darker color, and that's just to soften it out. Now with these mineral shadows, as I've noticed, I'm very happy with the pigment. I was skeptical that mineral shadows could have this much color, but they do, and that's very impressive to me. However, I always like to soften this line here at the highlight. And I apologize for my brows. I'm gonna get those done tonight. So ignore the brows. I know they're a little crazy. Alright, so just, when you feel like you've blended out that line quite nicely, we're just going in to blend, and that's it. And then what I'm going to do for my actual highlight is use just my go-to highlight color, which you guys know is one of the Coastal Scents colors from the 78 palette. Let me get that opened up for you. Either one of these are my go-to, so I'm just going to go with that lightest color, dab it in, tap it off, because there's nothing to catch it here, so I can't really do a whole lot about it. And that's where I'm going to go up to my brow bone, because I want that nice white accent color there, but I don't want to take off the mineral. So yeah, you're just going to run that into the brow area, and you've got a great blended, nicely done. So the way I use these pencils are, I hold them either straight up or sideways. In this case I'm going to do sideways, and I'm just going to lightly drag it in short strokes on that lower lash line. And we're just going to line the upper lash line. I like thick liner, and I've told you guys that before, so do the liner the way you want. But remember, always start in the middle, because that's going to be your highest concentration of color. And what I like to do, I start in the middle, then I connect my inner, then I open my eye and use the flat side of the brush to thicken it. I just sort of use and I leave my eye open. I'm a contact wearer, so I'm very used to putting things close to my eye, but if you guys are not comfortable with it, it might take a little practice. But that's an easy way to get a very straight and thick eye line very quickly. Just leaving that eye open and just running it the side of the brush right along there. So I got some really great thick liner. Alright, and then for my mascara, I'm going to use 2000 Calorie Extreme Max Factor. You guys know that I just got this and I still love it, so I'm still using it. Couple coats on the lashes. And the only plus side to wearing contacts is that when you poke yourself, it doesn't hurt. Tap it on the bottom. Sorry for my faces. And that's it.